What if you hit 66 and realized you've been letting life slip away? Imagine waking up one morning, your coffee in hand, the garden you love outside your window, and then it dawns on you the years ahead could have been so much richer, if only you'd known how to hold on. For Dorothy Miller, that's her friends, a 66-year-old from Oregon's misty outskirts. That's not just a thought. It's a regret she's living right now. Dot's the kind of woman who warms a room. Without trying, she's got short gray curls she tucks under a scarf, a laugh that cuts through the rain, and hands that tended more flowers than she can name. She's settled into retirement in her cozy cottage near Portland, where the drizzle's constant and the air smells like pine, a quiet life she earned after decades teaching little ones. It's a soft Tuesday morning, the kind where the rain taps a gentle rhythm on her roof and the fog hugs the trees. Dot's up early, brewing coffee in her sunny kitchen, the radio's humming with the local news. But she's half listening, waiting for Jeopardy! Tonight, her daily ritual with Alex Trebek's voice. She shuffles to the window, mug steaming, her garden's a patchwork of roses and daisies, a pride she's nurtured since the school bell stopped ringing. The coffee's strong, just how she likes it, and she's humming a tune. Life feels steady, a little slower now than it hits, a wave of tiredness that stops her cold. It's not new she's been dragging lately. Her legs feel heavy, like they're wading through mud, and she brushes it off. Just the rain, she mutters, sipping deeper. But as she sets the mug down, her mind blanks. What's that flower by the gate? A name she's known for years, gone getting old. She sighs, shaking it off. Something's nagging her, a whisper she can't pin. Dot's been off more these days, little cracks she's ignored. Last week, she couldn't lift the watering can without a grunt, and yesterday, she forgot her neighbor's name mid-chat. She's 66, not 86. So what's the deal? Retirement blues, she tells herself, heading to the garden. She's out there, pruning, shears in hand. The roses need a trim, their petals drooping in the wet. She's always loved this, her sanctuary since the classroom days. The rain's light, misting her scarf, but that tiredness clings. Need more coffee, she thinks, snipping away. She's blind to the shift creeping in. Halfway through, her grip slips, the shears clatter to the dirt, her hands shaky. Darn arthritis, she curses, rubbing them. She's been fumbling more, hasn't she? She sits on the bench, winded. Long morning, she mutters, but it's barely 9. Something's wrong, and she's dodging it. She's not alone. The Journal of Gerontology says millions of seniors hit 66 and miss the signs. They're fading strength, memory, energy slipping away. If you don't know the secrets to fight it, you're losing ground fast. Dot's on that edge, and she doesn't even see it yet. Think about your own days, that extra yawn, the forgotten name, the ache you blame on weather. Ever wonder if it's more? Dot's been there, and she's kicking herself later for not catching it. 8 secrets could have changed her game if she'd known them then. She heads back inside. The coffee's cold, the garden a blur through the glass. Her mind's racing, piecing the odd bits together. She's always been the fixer. Kids' tears, lesson plans, wilting blooms. But who fixes her? That question's a thorn she can't pluck. Over the next few minutes, we're diving into Dot's story, 8 secrets she wishes she'd known before 66. Wisdom that could have kept her strong, sharp, and alive inside. These aren't guesses, they're backed by science, lived by a woman who almost let it all go. Stick with me, because this might be your roadmap too. Before we dig deeper, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you tuning in from? If these insights about living stronger past 65 hit home, share your thoughts below and consider subscribing. Things are heating up, and you won't want to miss what's next. Let's keep going. Dot's day's about to unravel. She sinks into her armchair, the worn cushions cradle her. The rain a steady drum outside. It's where she watches Jeopardy! Naps, dreams. That garden slip stings. She's tended roses through storms, taught kids through chaos. But now her hands betray her? Just a fluke, she mutters, but it's more. Her son Tim calls, "Hey mom, how's the garden?" His voice bright. A teacher's kid turned carpenter. She chuckles. "Wet, Han, how's the shop?" He laughs, but she blanks. What's his wife's name? Tell her hi. She fumbles, gut twisting, memories slipping, and she hates it. She flips on the TV news, drones, a Jeopardy! Rerun later. Normally, she'd ace the clues, but today, she's distracted. Her legs ache, her head's fuzzy. Last month, her friend Sue stopped by. They'd pruned together, sipped tea. Sue's been quiet, and hasn't called too tired, she thinks. The Mayo Clinic says its real isolation hits after 65. Draining your spark if you don't fight it. Always been the social one PDA meetings, garden clubs, but lately, she's a shadow, even to herself. She doesn't see the cracks widening, not yet. By noon, she's in the kitchen, coffee's brewing again, but her appetite's gone. She skips breakfast, not hungry. She shrugs, another slip she's ignored. The Journal of Gerontology calls it a sign your body's slowing, your joy fading. Coasting, and it's costing her. She grabs a mug, stands at the sink, the rain's heavier, blurring her roses. It's piling up, like the years, dimming the woman she was. Strong, Oregon strong, raised a son, shaped young minds, but strength isn't enough. She's missing something. 8 keys she never knew. The phone rings. Tim again. Mom, you sound off. You okay? She forces cheer. Fine, hon, just rainy. But her voice wavers. She's hiding the mess inside. She hangs up, the silence thick, the TV's off. The coffee's cold, her hands tremble, setting it down. She shuffles to the garden door, the roses sway. A life she's tended, but she's wilting too, and not just from rain. What's happening to me? She whispers. She's been the rock, the teacher, but now she's crumbling. 8 secrets could have braced her, if only. Outside, a bird sings, its notes cut through the drizzle. A pang in her chest. She used to dance with Tim in this yard, full of life. Now, she's slowing, fading. She's 66, and she's losing it. Piece by piece, she doesn't know why, but she's about to find out. Tim's coming tomorrow. He'll see the tiredness, the fog she's hiding. Stories unraveling, strength slipping, mind drifting, a life she's not ready to lose. 8 secrets, buried in her past, are stirring. She's got no clue how close she is to breaking. This isn't just about, it's every senior who's hit 66 and felt the shift. 8 secrets could have changed her tune, and they might change yours. Her Oregon rain's getting heavier, but a thaw's coming. She's down, but not out, not yet. She shuffles back, the armchair calls. The garden waits, maybe tomorrow, she mutters, sinking in. She's 66, and she's fading, slow and quiet. I should have known, she whispers. Known what? She's not sure, but the regret's a seed. 8 truths are sprouting, and they're big. Wednesday morning dawns gray, the Oregon rain's a steady hum, dripping off her porch, and she's slow to rise, her bed too cozy. She groans, 6:30's early enough, and lingers. The Journal of Gerontology says sleeping in throws your rhythm after 65, but snug, clueless under the quilt. She drags herself up at 7. The cottage quiet, her coffee's brewing. The garden a wet blur, outside her legs ache. A dull throb she blames on the damp. Need caffeine, she mutters, pouring a mug. Secret 4, slipping good sleep, keeps you sharp. She's dulling, sipping deep. She shuffles to the window, her roses droop, needing care, but her arms feel like lead. She tries the watering can, grunts, too heavy, and sets it down. Secret 1's glaring. The Mayo Clinic says strength fades without exercise. Fading, pruning shears untouched. Breakfast's a skip, not hungry, she shrugs, grabbing a cookie instead. Secret 3's nutrition's a ghost. The American Heart Association says poor eating saps your energy. Coasting on crumbs, her stomach growling later. She munches, crumbs on her scarf, tired already. She flops into her armchair. Jeopardy isn't till tonight, so the news drones on her. Mind's fuzzy, missing clues she'd nail. What's a daisy? She blanks, frowning. Secret 2's brain boosts lost. The Journal of Gerontology says stimulation fights fog. Fogging, TV blaring. By noon, she's still there. The rain's heavier. Her rose is a distant thought, too wet to garden. She mutters, but it's more. She's beat, no spark. Secret 6's purpose is slipping. The Mayo Clinic ties it to health. Drifting, no reason to rise. Her phone's silent. Sue hasn't called. The garden club's a memory. Secret 5's connections fraying. The American Heart Association says isolation cuts years. Alone, too tired to dial. They're busy, she thinks, the quiet await. Afternoon creeps. She's up for coffee, but her head spins. A buzz she blames on the brew, too strong. She grumbles, sipping more. Secret 7 stress is simmering. The Journal of Gerontology says it strains you. Stewing, bills nagging her mind. She tries the garden boots on, shears in hand, but her grip's weak. The can's a boulder. Darn rain. She curses, Dropping its secret one strengths a ghost she's winded. Leaning on the fence, she doesn't know it's killing her slow. Evening nears jeopardy. Time she's in her chair, coffee cold, what is a rose? Stumps her. A blank stare, secret two's brain works gone. The Mayo Clinic says it's decline. Slipping. Clues a blur. Getting old, she sighs. Tim calls, hey, Mom, you sound off. She forces cheer, just rainy Han. But her words lag. How's, your wife? Secret two's memories a sieve, he laughs. Jenny's fine, you okay? She hides it. Tired, that's all, gut twisting. She hangs up the reins, a roar. Her rose is drowning, she's not hungry. Skips dinner, secret three's nutrition's out. The American Heart Association says it's a trap. Empty. Cookie crumbs her fuel, she's fading, and doesn't see it. Night falls, she's up late. TV glowing, sleep's a mess. Secret four's rhythms shot. The Journal of Gerontology says it saps you. Wired. Eyes heavy, can't sleep. She mutters. Flipping channels, she's off, and it's piling up. Thursday dawns, same drift. Coffee brewing, her legs buckle, lifting the mug stiff today. She grumbles, secret one strengths a whisper. The Mayo Clinic says move or lose. Losing. Sipping slow, garden a dream. She's in the armchair, news blares. Her mind blanks, what's that flower? Gone again, secret two's brain boosts dust. The Journal of Gerontology says it's rot. Rotting. Staring through the screen, rainy days. She excuses, wrong. No call, Sue's silent. Tim's busy, secret five's connections a thread. The American Heart Association says it's life. Cut off. No call. She lies, the silent cuts. Her roses wilting alone, she's sinking, isolated. She tries cooking a sandwich, but forgets the bread, where'd it go? Secret three's nutrition's a hole. The Mayo Clinic says it's fuel. Starving. Cookie in hand, not hungry. She shrugs. Energy a ghost. Evening's jeopardy. She's there. Coffee cold, what is Oregon? Trips her. A blank, secret two's memories mush. She rubs her eyes. Long day. Her head's pounding. Secret seven's stress a coil. The Journal of Gerontology says it's strained. Strained. TV loud. She stands, legs wobble. Need a nap? Secret four sleeps a wreck. The American Heart Association says it's health. Off kilter. Leaning on the chair, rain's fault. She blames, blind to the mess. Friday hits, coffee's on. Garden's a swamp, she's up late. Eyes gritty, secret four's rhythms gone, slept bad. She mutters, her hands shake. Mug slipping, secret one strengths a memory, she's crumbling and doesn't know. She's in the garden, tries the can, lifts, grunts, too wet. She gasps. But it's more, secret one's exercises a stranger her legs give. She stumbles, secret six purpose fades, why bother? She whispers, roses drooping. Tim texts, Mom, you okay? She fumbles, fine. Han, secret seven stress spikes. Bills in her head, money's tight. She frets, the Mayo Clinic says it's a killer. Tight. Chest heavy, texting back slow. She's alone, no Sue. No club, secret five's connections snap, they're fine without me. She lies, the American Heart Association says it's years lost. Lost. Garden a shadow, she's fading, friendless. She skips lunch, not worth it. Secret three's nutrition's out. The Journal of Gerontology says it's power. Powerless. Cookie crumbs her meal, tired. She shrugs. Energy drained, she's blind to the whole. Night's jeopardy. She's there, half awake, what is a daisy? Blanks her, secret two's brains a fog, her head throbs. Secret seven's stress a vice, rough week. She mutters, eight secrets pile, and she's sinking. She stands, legs buckle. Whoa, secret one strength's gone. She grabs the table, secret four sleeps a thief, need rest. She gasps, the garden calls. Secret six purpose a ghost, she's lost, and it's hitting hard. Saturday looms, she's up. Coffee on, tries the can again. Lifts, staggers, darn it. She cries, and down she goes. Secret one's exercise fails. She's in the mud. Roses blurred, eight secrets strike, and she's down. Tim's voice echoes, Mom, you okay? She's not. Sprawled. Breath short, June's reigns a roar. Her garden a grave, eight secrets she missed are screaming strength, brain, food, sleep, friends, purpose, calm. Checkups, she's 66, and she's breaking. She pulls up muddy, shaky, what's wrong with me? The roses stare. Her hands tremble, eight secrets she ignored are her truth. She's been tough, teacher tough, but it's not enough, she's falling apart. Tim's coming, he'll see the wreck. The woman she's hiding. Unraveling, strength gone, mind shot, body weak. Sleep lost 8 secrets could have saved her, and they're loud now she's down, mud on her scarf. She limps inside the armchair's cold. The rain's a wall I should have known. She whispers known what? She's grasping 8 truths claw up, and they're heavy she's 66, and she's hitting bottom. The garden waits roses droop. Her life droops 8 secrets she missed are her reckoning strength, smarts, fuel, rest, ties, drive, peace, health she's blind no more. But late her story's cracking, and it's raw. She sinks the rain pounds. Her roses drown Tim'll see. She fears 8 secrets she wishes she'd known are her fight now she's 66. And she's falling she's got one shot, and it's coming fast. Saturday night turns dark the Oregon rain pounds her roof, a relentless drum, and she's restless, pacing in her cottage. She's in her armchair, Jeopardy! Flickering on the TV, her coffee's cold. Her hands shaky from the garden fall then it hits. A dizzy spell that drops her like a stone. She crashes from the chair a thud on the hardwood. Her mug shatters, coffee pooling her breath short. Her head spins what's happening? She gasps, clutching the floor. The rain's a roar. Her roses a blur outside 8 secrets she missed have her down, and she's fading fast. Tim bursts in Mom. He's there, tools clattering from his carpenter bag. Eyes wide he's on his knees. Stay with me. He dials 911, voice cracking. She's out, hurry. Dot's world tilts. 66 staring her down 8 failures strike, and she's out cold. The ambulance cuts through the wet night sirens wail. Tim's a shadow beside her you're tough. Mom, he whispers, gripping her hand paramedics rush. Pressure's low, pulse weak, 8 secrets piled up she's teetering. A teacher on the brink. In the ER, chaos swarms monitors beep. Doctors bark, she's crashing. A nurse snaps it's a blood pressure drop. The American Heart Association says it's a wake-up after 65. Starved, stressed, weak Tim's sobbing. Save her. She's there, barely, roses in her haze. They pull her through fluids flood, oxygen flows. Dr. Patel stern, she's lucky dehydration. Exhaustion 8 habits nearly took her. Dot's awake, rasping, just tired. Han. Tim's fierce. No, Mom, we're fixing this. Dr. Patel nods. Change now, or it's over. She's home by dawn frail, shaken. Tim's pie from June on the counter no more falls. Mom, he says, eyes hard she's 66. And that crash is a siren. She can't mute 8 secrets nearly ended her. She's got one shot. Dr. Patel's words burn. Start today. First up, strength. Secret 1 The Journal of Gerontology says exercise fights frailty. Starts yoga. 5 minutes on the porch legs wobble. She grumbles. But Tim's there. You've got this, Mom. Her roses watch. Her step steadies. She's moving. Mine's next secret 2 The Mayo Clinic says stimulation beats fog. Grabs crosswords. Dusty from the shelf tough 1. She grins. Nailing Daisy her brain sparks. No blanks still sharp. Han. She tells Tim she's waking, puzzle by puzzle. Nutrition. Secret 3 The American Heart Association says foods fuel. Swaps cookies for oats. Berries taste alive. She says, June's pie healthier now better than crumbs. Tim winks her energy lifts. No more skips, she's feeding right. Sleep. Secret 4 The Journal of Gerontology says rhythm heals. Sets 10 p.m. Up at 6 rough start. She admits. But her eyes clear best rest. Han. She tells Tim no more late nights. She's steady her mornings bloom. Fog gone. Connection. Secret 5 The Mayo Clinic says ties lift you. Calls Sue. Missed you. Gal. Sue's over. Pruning roses your back. She beams friends buzz. The club's alive not alone. Han. She says she's linked. Loneliness dust. Purpose. Secret 6 The American Heart Association says drives life. Gardens her spark roses need me. She says, teaching Tim's kids to plant. Look, Grandma. They giggle her hands dig. Her heart grows she's thriving, not drifting. Stress. Secret 7 The Journal of Gerontology says calm cuts strain. Tries meditation. Porch breaths quiets nice. She nods no more Bill frets reigns my peace. Han. She tells Tim her chest lightens. She's free. Checkups. Secret 8 The Mayo Clinic says screens save. At the doc. Pressure down you're a champ. Dr. Patel says no more guessing. She vows her health's tracked. No crash caught it. Han. She grins she's on it. Weeks pass. Reborn yoga. Crosswords. Oats, sleep, friends, garden, calm. Checkups 8 secrets bloom I'm me. Han. She tells Tim her roses perk. Her steps firm 60 SXS mine. She beams she's winning. Full force. It's a Saturday no fall. No fade dots in the garden. Sheer sharp. Rain a mist roses look good. She says Tim's there. You're a wonder, Mom. She's 66. Alive 8 secrets flipped her story she's glowing. Not gone. She teaches the kids plant here. Sweetie, she guides. Dirt on her hands, secret 6 purpose shines, grandma's the best. They chirp the Mayo Clinic says it's gold drive heals dots healing. Rose is her proof. Breakfast a feast oats, fruit, water secret 3s fuel flows taste like strength. She says Tim's all in, no cookies. Mom, the American Heart Association says it's powered dots powered. No slump she's up, thriving. She's sharp jeopardy. Nights what is a rose? Nailed secret 2's brains a spark still got it. Han, she winks studies say it's life stimulation fights rot dots alive. No fog, a 66-year-old with zip. Up at 6 secret 4's rhythms hers coffee's light. Gardens her wake best start. Han, she tells Tim the Journal of Gerontology says it's flow dots flowing. Strong. Days her launch she's synced, not sinking. Friends fill the cottage Sue's crew. Tea and laughs, secret 5's ties bind your our rock. They say the American Heart Association says it's years not alone. Han, she beams dots bound. Loneliness a ghost. No stress, secret 7's calm reigns meditation by roses reigns my friend. She says the Mayo Clinic says its heart peace heals dots light. No strain her days are hers, free. Tim grabs her hand your back. Mom better than ever. They prune, roses bloom. Her grip sure 8 secrets try to break her. She rewrote them 60s success my prime. She grins she's won. She hosts Jeopardy. Family, friends, pie on the table what's a daisy? She nails grandma's champ. Kids cheer 8 secrets lost life's good. Han, she tells Tim Sue smiles. You're our star. Clinic check Dr. Patel stunned. Pressure's perfect. You're a miracle. Dot's proud. Took a crash to learn. 8 secrets flipped she's on yoga. Food, sleep. Ties caught it. Han, she says she's whole. Gardening's her art roses thrive. Kids learn my legacy. Han, she says secret 6 purpose glows best teacher. Tim nods the Journal of Gerontology, says it's life dots living, not just here. Walks with Tim garden paths, hand in hand you're my rock. Han, he says secret 1 strength shines no wobble. No fade the American Heart Association says it's years dots claiming them. Pie night Sue's baking. Kids laughing best grandma. They chirp she's strong, sharp, alive 8 secrets tried. She beat them I'm here. Han, she tells Tim he hugs her, always. Think your 66 weak hands. Fuzzy days, quiet houses, lost spark sound close. Dots crash, says learn 8 secrets can save. If you grab them she did, and she's proof. She's on the porch coffee light, roses red jeopardy. Hums, her hands steady 8 secrets are dust. She's vibrant know them early. She'd tell you her fall was her call. Her rise your shot take it. It's Sunday gardening. Teaching. Tim by her side 60 SXS my start. She says 8 secrets lost she's tough. Sharp. Alive organs mine. She beams her cottage is home. Her life's full. Those secrets tried to take her strength. Brain. Food. Sleep. Ties. Purpose. Calm. Health she turned them to gold dots proof 60 SXS not your fade. It's your fight 8 wins. 1 life she's not done. You're not either. What's your first step a stretch, a puzzle, a call? Dots cheering from Oregon. You've got this. Folks, her garden's open. Her heart's strong 8 secrets. 1 chance rewrite yours, now.